Hey everyone, welcome to the Bite-Sized Mental Health channel. I'm Dr. Brandon Santan, a mental health and relationship therapist. This is where I break down mental health and relationship topics into easily digestible and understandable bite-sized pieces. In today's episode, I'd like to share one way that couples can find almost instant relief from conflict and resentment. It's not really an easy task, but it will almost always lead to a decrease in resentment and tension in your relationship and an increase in humility and personal insight. I've been doing therapy long enough to see some common patterns and themes come up, especially with couples. And what I've noticed over the years is that couples get into trouble when they focus on what the other person is doing or not doing, almost to the exclusion of what they themselves are doing or not doing. Someone once said, what we have at the center of our attention is what has us. When we focus on what the other person is doing or not doing, we really find ourselves blaming, finger pointing, criticizing, accusing. The problem with this is really twofold. One, it takes the focus outside of your control. This can actually make anxiety and fear worse, which causes you then to cycle back around to more blaming, finger pointing, attempts to regain control. And number two, it really puts those things that are outside of our control into focus, which means that we really aren't focusing on other things that are going wrong, such as what we're doing or not doing, the things that are within our control. It's kind of like putting something under the microscope. You put something under the microscope and everything else falls away into the periphery, and we end up having somewhat of a tunnel vision there. We end up losing sight of other important aspects of the challenges that we face. So what you actually need to do is take ownership of the things that are within your control. Look at yourself and what the contributions are that you're making that are impacting the relationship. What contributions you as an individual are making to the relationship, and how that might be causing dysfunction there. And then start making change there. This will humble you, and I know that's difficult. That's a hard thing to do, I admit, but it will humble you and put the focus on items that are within your control. Once you demonstrate then that you can change, your partner will then be much more likely to reciprocate that. You'll be in a much better position to request change from your significant other, and your significant other will be much more likely to reciprocate that personal and individual analysis. That will make your relationship healthier overall. More collaboration, more connectedness emotionally, and you'll feel a little bit more joy and peace in the relationship. So hopefully you found that helpful. Be sure to subscribe. You're welcome to ask questions in the comment section, and I'll do my best to answer those in future videos. Thanks for watching.